Hello everybody, so I am out at a place that I've been once before. Original homestead was built in the 1890s. Been out here once before, didn't really take any footage, kind of tooled around with the owner and found a couple of things, but got an idea of where stuff might be. It's actually 17 acres. There is a dirt bike, old dirt bike mounds and stuff. It does have a septic system that's been put in and a geothermal unit, so things have been moved around, but it borders up on a river here. Beautiful place, if nothing else, and we'll see what we can find today. Be back at the next. Alright, so I've done a bunch of nails and can slots so far, but I have something here that I just pulled out that's at least somewhat round, so let's see. Oh, apparently that wasn't the signal. Never mind, it's another bottle cap. We had some Coke drinkers here. See you at the next. Alright, this one's giving me a decent low 80s signal here, so we'll give it a try. Oh, there it is. Ooh. Not sure what we have yet, but it's round. It's a Washington State tax token. Oh, you gotta find one of those at every site. Awesome. At least we got something that's a bit dated. See you at the next. Alright, so I just flipped this plug. I don't know if you can see this. Let me actually get you a little closer here. Looks like I've got a silver rim right there. Oh, that looks pretty. Just a Washington. 43 though. Woohoo! I'll take that. See you at the next. Alright, this one came out with the plug. You can see it there. Probably got a wheat penny here. Let's see. Yes, we do. See if I can see a date on it. I think we have a 1940 or 46. Oh, 49, I think. I don't know for sure. It's a 40-something. Awesome. Alright, this one was flashing into the high 80s. So, didn't say it was super deep. We got some rocks or roots going on here. It is right in here. Looks like we got just a big old piece of metal. Alright, well I had a banging 80s signal and I couldn't get it from the grass side because it was just on the surface, so I flipped up and went from underneath, and it's another Washington State tax token. They sure sound good. Alright, see you at the next. We got another good signal here. High 70s, low 80s. Not too deep. Although that hasn't meant anything out here since I've found tax tokens pretty much right on the surface. And there's a lot of rocks in here, so things don't sink that far. Well, we are right up here. I think it's another tax token. It is. How about that? Sorry, I think you were off screen there. Alright, well that's 3. Alright, I just flipped out what I think might be a toy. And we'll see here. Looks like, oh yeah, a little toy car. Let's see what this might say. Chaparral, Hong Kong. Huh, we'll clean it up more. See you at the next. Alright, this one had a consistent high squeak to it, so let's see if we can actually get in the ground here. There we go. Alright, we're in the plug. Well, that just melted on me. Ooh, fun, a razor blade. Gotta love those. See you at the next. Alright, I've been working on this hole for a little bit, kind of chasing a signal. But I'm pretty sure I just saw a coin flash by, so let's see what we can find here. Come on, where are you? Maybe it was that green rock. I bet that's what it was. Let's see what we can find. Oh, it's still in here. I did see a coin. We have a Canadian. It's like 1970. Alrighty. Alright, I just dug this out and I'm not entirely sure what it is, but it looks pretty ornate. It's definitely a bendable coiled wire. Huh. I'm just not sure. Well, get that cleaned up and look at it. Yeah. I'll see you at the next. GoPro, stop recording. Alright, I just flipped this plug out, and I think I have a first for me. You see it down there? Right there in the hole? Oh, we do. This is my first ever thimble. It's not silver, but it is still a thimble. That is awesome. I will get it cleaned up. See you at the next. Hello, so I wasn't able to get out with my normal group or some club hunts. I've missed a lot of things the last few weeks. But I was able to get to my old farm property this week, and so original house built in the 1890s. I found aerial maps that show where the barns and stables and things were in the house, and those are from the 1930s. Everything's still in the same spot. I'm sure there's been renovations to the house and everything I know of. Went out there once before and kind of just tickled the property and found different locations. Definitely found the old dump. A neighbor knew where that had been, but the old dump, if it's the old, like the 1800s dump, it was used all the way up until probably the 1960s or 70s based on the aluminum we were finding come out. So that's going to take some work there. But today, it was a much friendlier property than the first time I went out. She started to show me her goods. I mainly hit what would be the front yard of the house today. And a septic system has been put in there, so I know things have been moved around, but I don't mind if they've been relocated as long as they're still there. So what you have to find in every good property is a spoon or spoon bowl. So we got this spoon bowl, did make an appearance. I didn't get that one on video. Also got a shotgun shell. Not unusual, and it says Winchester on it. I was hoping to be able to get a date. I'd like to put together a nice little showcase of what's coming out of this for the owner but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to read much off this, unfortunately. A lot of it came off as I was cleaning. Got this nice little car here. It turns out, so it says Chaparral on the bottom, Hong Kong, made by Marks, patent pending, and it is from the 1960s. I don't have an exact date on it, but so we're seeing a lot of the different decades for this property. I was amazed the wheels are just completely gone. Maybe they were gone when it was lost, but not a hint of those around. And further proof probably of kids playing, we've got the Washington State tax tokens. These were just right in a line right off the front porch. So probably kids playing with them. They all cleaned up beautifully. One of them was basically on the surface. I just couldn't get it untangled from the grass. And none of these are the ones that say 1935 on them, but still same era. They are the aluminum ones, not the plastic. Sound beautiful when you hit them. I got this, which I did bring home and double check, but it does appear to just be an electrical box planchette, so with maybe some paint or it was burned. I don't see any details that make me think it's a coin, and the edges don't make me think that either, so pretty sure that one's just a planchette that's been punched out. Let's see, we got a 1968 penny, a 1963 penny, this one. It's modern. That date's escaping me right now. 1970, I think. Yes, 1970. Quite a few modern pennies came out, but we did get some oldies too. So this is a 1952 Wheatie. Cleaned up very nice. And this one is a 1940 Wheatie. And one crap 85 that you can see that's clad and starting to deteriorate. A couple of those Wheaties, I only dug one Wheatie I think today, so one is from the previous trip out with the owner. And then my really special finds for the day, I did hit silver and got this just like an inch down, 1943 quarter. So, and it is a S-mint. Love that. Always love finding silver. I got my very first thimble. It is not a silver thimble. It doesn't appear to have any writing on it, but it is my first thimble, so a bucket list item is checked. And then I've got this, which, if you know what it is, please let me know. It's very ornate. You can see this is like copper wire or something all coiled up here, but then a braided wire coming up the side. I tried to kind of put it back as best as I could because this was pretty stretched out. And then it's got this piece on it here. The back side has a very much buckle specific thing going on here. First maybe you thought horse tack, but the owner of the property is a horse person and didn't think this would ever have been horse tack. So I don't know, any ideas on that? I love the details, and I think all of this stuff is going to go wonderfully into a nice my house's history type of box that I plan on making for her. I have permission to go out there anytime. Like I said, it is 17 acres, so plenty of time to tool around out there. So we'll be hitting that probably once a month or so, as much as I can, without being a pain. And hope to see what else is out there. I hope you're all out digging it, and enjoy.